for the segue, Hassan Reddick has come out and said that
these are real tears, bro.
Yeah,
these are real.
He's come out and said that he would be open to a trade, and he would probably, this is probably rumor and speculation at this point, that he would welcome a trade back to Philadelphia. So obviously, Huff signed with the Eagles. You guys had Huff. He signed a 3-year, $51 million deal. I mean, that would be an interesting turn of events that you lose a player, you trade for a player, and then you trade that player back for the player that you traded for to losing him in free agency. So what are your thoughts about the whole Hassan Reddick thing? Like, obviously, we talked about this prior.
We talked about it. It's the same rhetoric, honestly, for me.
But I think it's just, for me, all right, if you're going to have your, listen, he's staying 10 toes down. You got to respect somebody who has that type of mindset, right? But at the same time, you never showed up to camp, and the Jets wanted you to show up to camp so you can be able to get your money. And you didn't want to comply and play ball, so guess what Joe Douglas didn't do? He didn't give you your money. So the whole thing is like, you can't expect a raise from your boss if you don't show up to work and have a conversation, is what I'm saying. So it's ugly.
Here's like, as the week's gone on, he's lost millions and millions.
$8 million to be exact.
$8 million you walked away from to just not show up to camp.
Right.
To not show in the building, show these guys that you're serious.
That you're here to work.
I've said it before, yo, fam, this is the dumbest shit you can possibly do, bro. Like, with this defense, you're gonna get the numbers you need to get the bag that you need.
Right.
If you're not gonna get it from us, you'll get it with this defense. Because if I'm playing with great players that are everybody's on their game, there's no way I ain't gonna shine.
Everybody's numbers go up.
Now here's the new shit that I've been on. All right, cool. You had the opportunity to do that. You didn't do that. At the end of the day, at what fucking point do you realize they traded a 7th rounder for me? This ain't a priority right now. This is not who we have to sign next year. We have to sign mad people next year.
Yep.
This ain't that. Bro, we traded a 7th rounder for you. You're expendable. If it was a 3rd, all right, we gotta walk that back. We gotta go get that. This is 7th, bro. And you don't want to show up to come get your bag? Is it on him? Is it on his agent? Because it got to be the agent. I feel like someone's telling him, yo, hold tight, bro. We got this, dude. And you can afford it. Can you? I mean, granted, I don't think anybody here or anybody in NFL will really want to sit there and be like, yo, 8? How much is it now? 8? We got 2 more weeks to get this shit done. Oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I don't really understand the lack of bending for him, pause. Like if you want your money, there's a level of playing ball that you have to do, right? You got to go there and show up. Like, it's just like, obviously, CeeDee Lamb didn't show up. He held out for the whole thing, but that was his original team.
It's different.
He didn't get traded to the Cowboys and then never show up to the actual building.
Same thing with Chase. He gave them something already.
Right.
You didn't give anybody anything.
Yeah.
It's like we were just talking about SATs. You get points for just putting your fucking name on the paper.
Right.
He didn't put his name on the fucking paper.
Right. Like, you got traded and you never went to any Jets situations. Like, bro.
Like, it's the worst shit. Like, you went to the fucking Giants.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at this point, listen, if the Jets continue to win, then there's no incentive to sign him.
There's no point.
If they go ahead and struggle and, their pass rush is lacking and they're losing some games because they're losing in the trenches, then now he gets a lot more leverage. But if they continue to be the team that we see right now, that they can be able to, kill you offensively, beat you in the trenches and have that bad man throwing the football, yeah, go ahead, keep staying out.
But and this is the like the other shit, right? The Jets are known for their defense. The defense is usually the better part of the ball.
Right.
Right now, everybody's touching the ball on the offense. But that two-headed monster as a running back committee we have is fucking. That's all I got to say, bro.
Jets look good. And Hassan Reddick, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but hopefully we'll get a resolution some way, one way or another.
I feel like he got a week left to really get it done. If not, then you shot the bag.